Okay, let's go.
Welcome to the defending champions where basketball never takes a night off. I'm your host Cameron. With me today
is Rob, mate.
How we doing, bro?
All good, mate.
That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear.
Big week of basketball that we had.
It's been amazing, man. Some big numbers been put up by a lot of people. A couple of records been broken. Get straight into these game recaps, eh?
Perfect, mate.
All right, man. All right. Pacers versus Kings. Pacers 109, the Kings 114.
Is that the right day, Cam?
Yeah. It's just because it's my favourite team, mate.
Pacers. Yeah, that's right.
And I know for a fact we went on the Pacers because I was like, it's the bottom of the league, and yeah, I shouldn't have went for them.
Yeah, we went the
next
Pacers.
Next year.
That's a loss on our hand.
Yeah. Grizzlies 129 versus 76ers 139.
We hit the 76ers on the head that one.
Yeah. Pistons 138 versus the Nets 100.
Yep, we hit the Pistons.
Yeah.
I think this was their back-to-back win area, wasn't it?
Yes. Wizards 129, Heat 150.
Yes, the Heat.
Yes, they did. Mavericks 112 to the Hawks 124.
Yeah, we picked the Hawks there.
Nice. Raptors 99 to the Rockets 113.
Yeah, we went the Rockets.
Suns 129 to the Bucks 114.
We actually picked the Bucks, so that's a loss on our hands.
Damn. Celtics 116, the Spurs 125.
We actually went the Celtics, so
Did
that's
we?
another loss.
Oh.
Back-to-back losses there.
No.
Don't talk about this one.
The Bulls 130 in overtime over the Warriors 124.
Well, we went the Warriors, not thinking that Steph was going to be out for longer. But yeah, we went the Warriors, so the Bulls got up over them.
Nah, that's all right, mate. It happens. Like I said, mate, we went to Pacers because I thought, bottom of the ladder, and yeah, we won't talk anymore on that one. Hornets 103 over the Trailblazers 101.
We did tip the Hornets. We're doing quite well with them.
Nice. Lakers 120 over the Timberwolves 106.
We actually went the Timberwolves.
Ooh.
But yeah, good round of games there, and big numbers in that round, as we'll touch on later.
Yep. The Thursday games or Wednesday night games. We've got the Cavaliers 122 over the Magic. 128, getting the win there.
Well, we actually went the Magic. We said there was going to be an upset, and we got the upset, so that's a good one there, Cammy.
Yep. Pelicans 122 over the Raptors 111.
We did go the Raps, thinking that they're going to be too strong for them.
Yeah.
But obviously that's another upset.
The Knicks 134 over the Jazz 117.
All right, so we had a bet this one that it was going to be a plus 25 margin or a plus 13 margin. We hit a plus 17, I think it was. So we were right in the middle, but we did go the Knicks.
Nuggets 129 over the Rockets 93.
Got the Nuggets there, mate.
Yep. Hornets rolling again, so the Hornets 117 over the Kings 109.
And guess what? We picked the Hornets.
Yes. Clippers 153 over the Timberwolves 128.
We actually hit the Clippers on the head there as well. So
I think that was a pick for Tommy. I think that one was.
Yeah, so 5 from 6 that one.
Not
6
bad.
from 11 the last one. Not good, but not bad.
Next day we got the Suns 123 over the Pacers 108.
We went the Suns, so that was a good win for us. Unlucky, Cam.
Pistons 131 over the 76ers 109.
Went the Pistons.
Yeah. Magic 136 over the Wizards 131 in overtime too. That game went to overtime.
Got the Magic in that one.
Hawks 108 over the Nets 97.
Well, we got the Hawkies, so
Yes, go.
that's another win there.
The Heat 112 over the Bucks 105.
We went the Heat.
Yeah.
Trust in Bam.
Yes, baby. Mavs 120 over the Grizzlies 112.
We went the Mavs.
Oh, we got that one?
Yeah,
nice.
we got that one.
Nice. The Nuggets 136 over the Spurs 131.
So we actually tipped the Spurs, so that's our first loss of this day.
Not bad. Celtics 102 and Thunder 104. So close game there.
We hit the Thunder on the head,
Yeah,
mate.
let's go, baby. All right. Lakers 142 over the Bulls 130.
We had the Lakers.
Let's
That was a high-scoring game, mate.
That's a huge scores. Like the Lakers and Bulls game 142 130. The Spurs and Nuggets game 136 to 131. Like there's a couple of massive scores in there.
But even the bloody Heat versus Wizards the other day.
Yeah, 150.
Yeah, 150.
Yeah.
Everyone's just getting up there.
Couple of thousand point scores.
We're on the Saturday now?
On the Saturday.
Okay, so remember, guys, this was Cam's quick little addition of just boom, 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 boom.
Rattle them off and see how we go.
Rattled them off.
All right. Knicks 101 to the Pacers 92.
So you went the Knicks, but you said 140 to 101. So it was a lot closer than what you thought it was going to be, but you still got it right.
Definitely. Pistons 126 to the Grizzlies 110.
You were close on this one. You went the Pistons plus 15.
Oh, not
So
bad. Not
you were
bad.
1 point off.
Yeah. Raptors 122 over the Suns 115.
You tipped the Raptors, mate.
Yeah, let's go. Cavs 138 over the Mavericks 105.
You tipped the Cavs.
Oh. Rockets 107 over the Pelicans 105.
You went Rockets.
Yeah.
5 from 5 so far, coming.
Timberwolves 127 over the Warriors 117.
You hit the Wolves.
Yeah. The Trailblazers 124 over the Jazz 114.
You went the Blazers.
Yeah. And
Let's see if he rounds it off in the perfect round.
The Clippers 119 over the Bulls 108.
And you got 8 from 8 that game.
Let's go!
I thought that was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Rattling them off so quickly last week. Obviously, the Grizzlies versus Pistons game, you said plus 15. It was 16 points, so you're 1 off. The Knicks versus Pacers one a lot closer than what you thought it was going to be.
I honestly thought that the Knicks were just going to run away with it.
I'd be proud of them if that were my team. Giving up a fight.
Disappointed with the game against the Kings, mate. But to hang with the
Yeah,
title
okay.
contender, mate. Yeah, definitely.
Sweet. So we got obviously this week's rounds.
Yeah.
So Wednesday to Saturday again. It'll be good because Tommy will be back, so he can help recap on these ones as well.
And then we can put some pressure on him to get some games right this time.
That's it. That's it. It's about time he comes back and pulls his weight around here.
Yeah.
So we got Wednesday games. We got Heat versus Hornets. This will be a good one.
That's
you
gonna
got
be
trust in Bam or trust in Con.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the Hornets might be a stronger team than them. Obviously, Bam's just Bam. They got Andrew Wiggins out with a toe injury at the moment.
Tyler Hero hasn't played for a few weeks.
Yeah.
I just think the chemistry that Hornets team's playing with at the moment, like they look like true title contenders.
Yeah.
I'm happy with Hornets, man.
You happy with Hornets?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with them. I'd be happy either way, whichever way it goes. But yeah, I feel like Hornets might be a bit too good.
Might have to call in sick for work and sit down and watch that game and enjoy it.
Thunder versus Magic. I reckon Magic might give it to him, but I don't know. Thunder been playing quite well lately.
They look like they're just starting to get in that rhythm where, all right, let's get playoff ready. I think they just might be a little bit too strong for the Magic to get. So
I was thinking the same. And then you got Shea that broke that record.
Yeah.
Longest 20. Pistons versus Wizards. I reckon the Pistons are going to be too strong.
Yeah.
I'm going to go plus 15.
Plus 15 on the Pistons.
Win on that one.
I'll go 11 points.
Plus 11.
Plus 11.
Awesome. Pacers versus Knicks. This is your decision here, Cammy.
We'll go with the Knicks, mate. They just played just recently, obviously, and then there was only I think it was like 9 points.
Yeah.
They give, like I said, they try their asses off, but they don't have the star power or the firepower to actually finish off games at the moment. So,
yeah.
But when next year, like I said, 2027, the Pacers are going to kick everybody's ass.
You can only hope.
Yeah.
Next game you got Cavs and Bucks.
I think Cavs will be too strong. Obviously,
even with Giannis if he returns.
Yeah, even with Giannis, obviously he'll push and play if he's available, and it's always a good game when he plays, and It'll be a close one, I reckon. But yeah, just a nod to the Cavs.
We got Suns and Wolves. I reckon this might be a good game. Obviously, you've had Anthony Edwards that just dropped 42 on the Warriors yesterday. He had a good game. Unsure, obviously, Dylan Brooks still out. Devin Booker back, I believe. I don't know. Two superstars going at it. I'm going to be a closer game than what people think.
I think Ant's just a little bit stronger and younger and a bit more hungry, but
I think that whole Wolves team is a bit young and hungry. So
they definitely come across that way that they got something to prove.
Start of the year I was a bit iffy whether or not they'll make it deep into the playoffs, but the last few games and weeks have been quite good from them. So I believe they're ready for playoffs. 76ers versus Nuggets. Heaps of outs for 76ers, as we'll touch on later, but I feel like Nuggets might be a bit too strong for them this time around. Spurs versus Kings. Upset?
No chance. No chance.
We'll go to Spurs. Thursday, we got Warriors versus Celtics.
It's all yours, mate. I'll let you defend your team until the end of Earth, mate.
Nah, I'm going to have to go to Celtics over them. Obviously, just found out the news about Steph Curry again that we'll touch on. Draymond Green as well. I feel like with Jason Tatum back and stuff like that, I think they're going to be too strong for him.
Actually, watching him play, like he looks like has no fear about his ankle or anything like that, about his Achilles. So I definitely see what you mean with picking the Celtics. So.
Thunder versus Nets. I reckon Thunder by 20ish.
I reckon Thunder will put them away. Like early, like they'll be up by 23 in the halfway through the third, and then it'll be garbage time early. Just the Nets, they've got Michael Porter Jr. and that's about it for them.
Yeah,
like Nick Claxton plays well, but
In saying that, they had a good upset the other day against one of the top teams. Forgot who it was, but Michael Porter Jr. obviously played his ass off that game. We got Blazers versus Pacers.
This is all you, mate. All me.
Yeah.
All me. I'm going to go with the upset, and I'm going to take the Pacers.
The Pacers.
Yeah, I'll give them one more win for the rest of the year, and this will be the game.
Raptors versus Bulls.
Probably Raptors. Just with obviously they're in the title, like in the playoff picture.
Yep.
A bit more than the Bulls, and the Bulls are actually playing well with their reconstructed roster from 2 months ago.
Yeah.
But I think Raptors too strong. Watching the chemistry between RJ Barrett, Scotty Barnes, it's growing. Scotty Barnes had a mad block. I think it was yesterday or the day before.
Yeah.
He got beat, and you're just like, oh, mate's just going to dunk this, and it's going to be a highlight. And then all of a sudden, Scotty Barnes just bang, ball goes off the backboard, flying back the other way. I was like, oh, and then they went and RJ Barrett finished it off with a dunk. Like that's just
no, that was definitely a good block there. We got Jazz versus Wolves. I reckon Wolves again too strong, especially for the Jazz.
Yeah, Jazz. Yeah, well, what can you say about the Jazz, mate?
They've kind of dropped off quite heaps. Clippers versus Pelicans. I reckon the Clips might be a bit too strong for them.
Yeah. Kawhi Leonard's playing out of his skin, mate. It's just you can just take it in and enjoy watching him play at the moment. Like he's dropped a few 30 bombs. And
Nugs versus Grizz.
This will be one that'll be a close game. I think the Grizzlies might get them. Home game for the Grizzlies. I want to say Grizzlies.
I'm over for the upset.
Yeah, just watching Joker play a little bit. Like he seems like he's a little bit tentative at sometimes in the game. And then I think Grizzlies might just pip them with this one. So
Hawks versus Mavs. I'm thinking back to the Hawkies. They've been playing quite well actually.
Yeah, they have.
Especially after that Jonathan Kuminga trade as well. Yeah. He's been balling out there. I think it suits his style a lot better for him to be that runner.
He looks like a run and gun type of play, and he looks like he's enjoying that style of play. So,
but I reckon it'll be a pretty decent game. I reckon it'll be nice and close anyway. Lakers versus Rockets. This will be the game of the
day.
I reckon. Yeah. I'd like to say the Lakers might be a bit strong with their firepower, but also you can't rule out
when you got
Thompson and
KD and that other team like
Sengun.
Yeah.
Home game for the Rocks as well.
Yeah, look, I'm happy to go Houston as the home team. So yeah.
Friday we got Magic vs Hornets. I'm going Hornets. I'm riding them.
Yep. They're still. What are they on, another 8-game win streak or something?
Yeah, something ridiculous. Yeah. Pistons versus Wizards again. Cade Cunningham dropping 85 this game.
85.
Happens against the Wizards.
So. Yeah, it seems to happen against them.
I reckon, Pistons easily will take that one.
I'll take Cade for a 40-piece.
Cade 40-piece.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go Duran 18 boards. Gotta remember that one, alright? Lakers versus Heat. Bam.
I'm going to stick with Bam. I know we went against him in the earlier game, but that Hornets team's just going to be crazy. But I'll take Bam in that game. So.
Especially with how the Lakers are playing this year, they're so up and down. Hey, like it's just crazy. Cavs versus Bulls. I reckon Cavs are going to do.
Yeah, that'll be an easy game for the Cavs. Not too easy game, but yeah.
We got Clips and Pelicans. I reckon Clips might be a bit too strong with them. Obviously, you got
they got back-to-back games.
Yeah,
Clips and Pelicans. You reckon it'll be
I reckon it'll just be double win for
Clippers.
Yeah. Suns vs Spurs.
Want to say Spurs, especially being a home game.
Yeah.
It'll be a sort of close game. I reckon probably 8 points in it, but I reckon
Spurs.
Spurs.
I think they don't have it. The Suns don't really have anyone to deal with Wemby.
No.
Bucks versus Jazz. I reckon Bucks might get them. I reckon Jazz's season is just done.
Done for the season.
I reckon they should start just packing up. Like,
just give the
I'm
other
almost
teams.
at that stage.
Just
the
give
Warriors
the other
as well. We got 76ers versus Kings. Again, a few injuries with 76ers.
The upset.
Depends when they can get back,
Yeah.
Like, obviously, we'll touch on injuries a little bit later, but I reckon there might be a little bit of an upset.
I'm happy to get the upset there because, like you said, we'll go through the injury list on the 76ers, but
so Saturday games, we got Knicks versus Nets. I reckon Knicks will be a bit too good for him on the day.
Yeah.
Like you said, MPJ, Claxton.
The New York, what is it? The New York rivalry. Because it used to be New Jersey and New York, but they're the Brooklyn Nets now, which is technically part of New York. So rivalry game. So that'll be nice.
That's home ground as well. Warriors versus Pistons.
As far as your call, mate. Look, I can't doubt you if you want to go for your team, but
I would love an upset. The Warriors really need a win.
Yeah,
like they don't have much more room to move with any more losses.
Have they dropped down?
They're ninth now.
Yeah, so they were 7th a couple of days ago.
Yeah. They've lost 3 or 4 in a row now. So not looking good, but it depends on obviously Green and stuff like that. I'm gonna go for an upset this game, Cammy. Got to back my Warriors somehow. Hawks versus Rockets. I reckon this will be a good game.
Hawks and Rockets. Yeah, I reckon that'll. It's Johnson versus KD type of thing. Then you've got obviously the defensive prowess of Thompson. You've got Jason Daniels. That'll be a good game. I
reckon I'm gonna have to get the Hawks.
Yeah. I got no dramas and go at Hawks.
I just feel like they're a little bit quicker on the run than what Rockets are. But then Rockets in their set plays and stuff like that might be a bit dangerous for him. But I mean, the likes of Kuminga playing defense as well, like that running.
Well, the Hawks are on a 9-game win streak too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I reckon I might go Hawkies,
Hawkies?
Yeah.
8-game win streak. Load up your bloody thing. Yeah. 9-game win streak, sorry.
And they're going to be pushing for that bloody 6th spot. They're only 2 games off.
I'm happy to go Hawks.
We got Celtics and Grizz. I reckon Celtics.
Yeah, too strong there.
Too strong. What
obviously-
are they sitting now on the ladder?
Celtics are
second,
second.
yeah.
They're actually on a 2-game losing streak, so
Yeah, I reckon they'll still get them. We got Blazers and Wolves.
Blazers and Wolves.
I reckon the Wolves are going to be too strong for them, even though Blazers are going to be pushing to stay in that top 10.
Yeah.
But
They're
Wolves are way too good for them, I reckon.
they're 8 games clear, so like that's I wouldn't say set in stone, but that looks like it's going to be the top 10 for the West. So yeah, they've got eight and a half games clear, sort of thing. So
we're going Wolves.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, definitely.
Raptors versus Nuggets. I reckon it'll be close.
Close game. Yeah.
Toronto want to be holding that spot, or even fighting for the top 6. And then you got the Nuggets trying to bloody work their way up the Western Standard.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Your call on this one, I reckon.
I like the Nuggets when they're at home, only because of the what is it? They call it the 1 mile city or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like the atmosphere up that high. Some teams and some players don't get it straight away. Don't cope with it. So I'm happy with the Nuggets. I'm happy with the Nuggets in the home. So yeah.
Yep. So yeah. Obviously, we'll look back at them next podcast. But yeah, we can
see how bad we did this week.
Nah, I reckon we'll do quite well. Eh? I mean, we're getting better each week, though.
Yeah. Couple of nice picks. I think the Wednesday, I think we did the worst. Was 6 of 11?
Yeah, 6 of 11. But
they're still over 50%.
That's it. So we want to touch on big boy Bam.
On what? Yeah, Bam's big night. Heat were 150 versus the Wizards 129. So that's a massive scoring game.
Yeah, even for the Wizards' sake.
Like most teams are averaging like 110-ish, like 115 around that area. Both teams combined, it's nearly hitting 300 points. Yeah. That's massive in itself. But then you throw in there a huge game from Bam. He had 83 points, so second most all time behind Wilt's 100 points and Kobe's 81 against the Raptors. What was that?
2006 actually.
Yeah, 2006. Yeah,
it was 20 years apart.
Yeah. So I just wrote down what he shot for the day. So it was 20 of 43 from the field, 7 from 22 from 3. That's a lot of 3-pointers
for a center, especially
for a center. Like 22 shots from 3, and then 36 from 43 from the free throw line. So he was getting hacked a lot. Obviously by the I think it was the start of the fourth quarter, the Wizards were just hacking him just so he couldn't get easy shots off. He finished off with 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks.
Yeah.
I broke down like what he scored. So first quarter he had 31 points.
Mm-hmm.
Like most players are happy with the 31 points in a game, let alone in 1 quarter. Then he had 43 at half. So that's 43 points is an amazing feat, especially by half time. Had 63 by the end of the third.
Yeah.
And then obviously went on to get the 83 at the end of the game. I just wrote down some reactions from some of the players. So LeBron was just bam, bam, bam on his Twitter account. KD at the press conference just said I couldn't believe it. He was watching it because they were pre-game as it was happening. So somebody must have sent a tweet out about it, and then he's just flipped on and just watching highlights and just checking it out. And he's just like, I couldn't believe what I was watching.
Yeah.
And that's from two of like obviously LeBron, one of the greatest to do it, and obviously KD, one of the best scorers to ever play.
Yeah.
That was it was amazing to see. What else did you have, man?
Oh, just like obviously the 83 points, crazy, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, like you said. So he wasn't like just doing all the scoring, like he was still getting the boards, 2 steals, 2 blocks, still playing defense, whatever. 36 from 43 free throws. I did see a like Giannis's press conference saying, "Look, no one's going to look back and be like, oh, this is all free throws."
He had 43 free throws.
But like at the end of the game, the way that they were getting his points by just fouling the opposition so they can get the ball back quicker, missing free throws on purpose to try and get Bam to bloody get the ball off the ring and stuff like that. Like, I don't like that way of reaching that milestone. Like, you obviously saw Kobe's game back then when he hit 81. It was all clutch.
Yeah.
Like, the game was
back
tight.
and forth.
It was backwards and forwards. He was just hitting massive shots.
So
I think that's the way that he should reach it.
The way that he did it is very similar to the way that Devin Booker got his 70 points. If you go back even further, there's a David Robinson game. So him and Shaq would go point for point for scoring title that year.
Yeah.
Shaq played earlier in the day. Shaq got like 30 points or 36 points or something like that. So to get David Robinson the scoring title, he needed to score more than 60. I think it was like 66 points. So his team at the start of the game went, "Puck you up, big ass down there. We're giving you the ball every time."
Yeah.
And they went like that. They only just won the game, but they were doing that on purpose so that David Robinson could get the scoring title.
Yeah.
Players do it all the time. Like there's incidents like the Devin Booker, the David Robinson, where they do go out and somebody starts off hot. I think. Just the way that it is, especially with basketball, like you don't get like somebody like Bam doesn't. He gets highlights from Miami and around Miami all the time about how hard he works and all of that stuff. But to go and do something special like that, it was quite amazing.
Yeah,
I do see both sides of it. Obviously the hacker shack rule, as it goes back to getting hit so that you can go to the free throw line and get up quick points. I think he ended up shooting his normal shot is like 82% from the free throw line or something along those lines. Obviously Shaq is a 50% shooter, that's why it's called the hacker shack rule. But yeah, just seeing it happen, like I watched probably half the game when I started hearing whispers about it. Like there's some stuff on Facebook and all the other social media sites. That he had like a huge score coming. I went in and watched, I want to say the last 12 minutes, and there's a point where he's at 79 points and he's telling his teammates don't foul because he didn't want to jump Kobe. And I thought that was pretty admirable about it. And then you watch the Wizards and they're triple teaming him. Like if they don't want him to score, put the one defender on him, put somebody that's scooping, but try to get the ball before it gets to him. So they were leaving their player, so there was somebody open for him to pass to. And there was an instance where he's coming down the court, he's getting triple teamed, he's passed the ball, and the second he's let go of the ball, the third player in on him would just run at the other person, just foul them. That's so the Wizards were bringing it on themselves to get them points. So I
don't know. Just looking at that, like I'm not a fan of just going out just shooting free throws. Like they call free throws for a reason because you get 3 points if you're obviously good enough. But like I don't know. I'm happy for him to reach it. I thought it was didn't think he would ever be up there as like an 80-point scorer. I thought maybe like 50-point game, blah, blah. But then you look at it like, you see Steph, like, I know that I love the guy, blah, 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 but he hardly gets foul calls. Like, you've watched the game, he's been grabbed, he's been pushed, and people are going to whinge about him. They're not going to like him, whatever, but you've also got to take hats off to the man. Like, I think there's been like a handful of times that he's had 15 free throws in one game. Bam just shot double and plus more. Imagine if he had 60 points on like I think 10 free throws that game. Steph did. Imagine if he had 30 free throws, he would be in the 90s. So you got to look at it that way. Like, are they gonna? Why?
I don't understand why he doesn't get more calls. Like you watch his games and he gets hit, and because he's a quick release guy, when he does get hit, he's like, oh shit, and puts the shot up straight away. I've watched him get hit. They haven't called a foul. The ball's gone in, and then everybody's standing there thinking that a foul's going to be called, and they just inbound the ball and keep playing. Like that was one of the reasons why the Warriors went out and actually got Jimmy Butler, because he gets to the free throw line. And like they just weren't getting enough free throws for their team. So
I honestly think Butler's a great fit for that team. Like, just to get down and dirty as well. But I don't know. Like, I'm not a fan of the way that he got it. Personally, I don't know what your thoughts are. If you're a fan,
I love it for Bam. Obviously, wish it was a more shot driven than fouls, but the way that the game turned, and like the thing that frustrates me a little bit is all the guys coming out afterwards and saying, "Oh, why didn't the coach take him out of the game?" I'm like, you're watching something spectacular happen. Why would you want to stop it? He's never going to get anywhere near that again. The next game he come out and scored 21 points. 21 points is amazing in an NBA game. 21 points, and we're sitting there criticising him because he got 83 points. Just it frustrates me a little bit of like these guys know how much work he puts in. Not just him, but every single player in the NBA. When you see something special happening, it sucks that he scored it against your team or against that team, but just enjoy it.
Yeah,
that's what basketball is for a lot of people. It's just enjoyment. Like it is work for them guys, but like I said, like you watch how much hard work goes into those players and making it to that level.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, and then for him to come in and do something special like that, like like I said, I really enjoyed it for him, and I'm happy he was able to do that because, like, you had Dwayne Wade, who was Miami Heat through, and then he did like 90% of his career there. Just for him to be able to be like, he's been at the Heat since 2013, I think, when he got drafted.
Yeah.
And just to be able to enjoy somebody that's a homegrown star for them to do something spectacular, I thought it was amazing to see.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. But it's been a big week for scoring in general as well, because Luka had 51, Kawhi had 43.
He had Ant yesterday at 42 and stuff like that.
There's some players scoring some points. It'd be interesting to see how long Bam's record, his second all time actually stays for. Especially with the 3-point line and some players hitting, over. If Steph shot 23s yesterday, the other day, he's hitting minimum
40%.
40%. So what, 12?
Yeah. 12 threes.
If he gets into a rhythm too, he might be hitting closer to the 16.
Yeah.
Like there's.
Well, you saw him in the All-Star game, buddy, 2023, I think it was. He had 16 threes or something like that. Like,
there's 40 points straight away, and he knows himself. Like once he starts to get into a rhythm, the defenders will be charging out at him, and that's when he burns them and does his little floater. Like he's somebody that could hit 60, 70 points quite easily.
Yeah.
Young Con. Especially the way that he moves on the court, not obviously anytime soon, but in the next couple of years, if he's moving and he puts up 20, 22 threes in a game, he might hit 17, 18 of them. Like there's nearly 60 points just in 3-pointers for the young guy. Like I do believe that Bam at the 83 points will stick for, I want to say, at least 10 years until somebody is like, no, I'm going to go for it.
Yeah.
And obviously then they need a coach behind them to say, "Oh, just feed him the ball."
No, it'll be interesting to see who even gets up there next. Do you see another big game coming this year from anyone?
I reckon we'll get another 50 piece. I want to say, who do you reckon to get it? It'll probably be. I want to say
be up there.
I want to say Ant. Luka will probably get another 50 piece. He's got 51 the other day, a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Obviously, like there's some players that they look like
Jokic, maybe, depending on how he plays, getting down and dirty.
Yeah, he got another 25 point triple double the other day, and like he was more interested in doing the assist side of things.
Yeah,
it was just like effortless points, and I think that's where he might get to a 40 piece, but I don't think he'll go too too close to that. I thought somebody on the East, Jaylen Brown, might do it. It's going to be a lot harder now that Tatum's back for him to do that.
Yeah,
like I thought somebody like him in the finals, he might push and go for a 50 piece. Cade's a big scorer. He might go for a 50 piece.
No, it'll be interesting to see. I reckon Steph will have another 50 piece in him before he retires. Just
like I said, if he puts up 22 points, he's going. There's 30 pretty much a given because he's gonna hit 10 of them. I
reckon he's gonna have a few more big games. That's for sure. Hopefully he's back soon. Best NBA nicknames, or what nicknames you want to go with that you like? Or
obviously we just spoke about him as Bam, so that's not even his real name. His real name is Edris Femi Adebayo. He earned the nickname from his mum. So he was watching the Flintstones when he was 1 year old, and Bam rubble in the show. Broke something, like hit a coffee table or something, and he just lifted the coffee table, flipped it, and his mum had a laugh about it and goes, "Oh, bam, bam." And like that's how he got his nickname, and it stuck. Like they did a press conference at the Olympics, and they were asking all the players what Beam's real name was, and none of the players knew. I think one person knew what his real name was. I just thought that was amazing. That his nickname is more synonymous than his actual name. We're going to some of the best nicknames all time.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go one. We'll go one for one.
I've just gone about 6 or 7 cool nicknames that I like, and then I've gone some like funny ones and stuff like that. Yeah. So if you want to go through all of them, and then I can just give you my cool ones and stuff.
Obviously, you've got the greatest of all time, Air Jordan, Michael Jordan, a nod to his incredible leaping ability and aerodynamic dunks. Bloody losing my voice. The Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. The nickname symbolises his Kobe's fierce competitiveness. Magic. So obviously it's not his real name, Irving Johnson, but everybody calls him Magic Johnson. He earned this nickname for his exceptional passing skills and ability to make the game magical for the fans. The answer, Allen Iverson. This nickname reflects Iverson's status as a game changer and his ability to provide the solutions on the court for his team. So obviously, any time that his team needed something, he was there, Allen Iverson, and he was able to answer. So Dr. J, Julius Erving, known for his stylish play and high-flying dunks. The big fundamental, Tim Duncan. This emphasizes Duncan's mastery of basic basketball skills. Vince Sanity, also known as Half Man, Half Amazing. Vince Carter, known for his incredible dunks and athleticism. These captured the excitement he brought to the game. Obviously, in that dunk contest when he jumped and put his elbow in the hoop, I nearly jumped out of my chair. Like, I was on my toes going, "Oh my God, what did I just watch?" The truth, Paul Pierce, acknowledging his ability to deliver in the clutch moments. So, just a basic nickname, but it came true because of, like, obviously the truth and finishing the games. The Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. This nickname highlights his Greek heritage and freakish athleticism. Pistol Pete, so Pete Maravich, reflecting on his flashy playing style and scoring prowess. So this is back in the 60s, 70s. They did a highlight of just some of the stuff he did to warm up, and he's like standing still, 2 hands, ball spin behind him, catch, and he was like bouncing the ball hard, and just his reflexes and stuff. I thought it was amazing to see. The Joker, so Nikola Jokic, earned his nickname from former teammates Mike Miller because he couldn't pronounce his last name. So that's how he ended up with the Joker, because Mike Miller couldn't pronounce his last name. The Glove, Gary Payton Sr., so obviously from the Seattle Supersonics, later the Lakers and the Heat, highlighting his defensive prowess and ability to fit into any situation on the court. Slim Reaper, Kevin Durant, he goes by a couple of them, the Tarantula, or the Durantula, sorry. What is it, money sniper, something like that as well. But I thought Slim Reaper, obviously highlighted by his slender frame and ability to dominate opponents in the clutch. So Chef Curry, your favorite player, obviously based on his ability to cook defenders and his exceptional ball handling skills. It's a great nickname. And obviously you've got King James, LeBron James, originated from his high school days where he led his team to a state title, and they like crowned him as the best player and that type of thing, which he continues to call it, and he does the celebration, put the crown on his head. The mailman, Karl Malone, because he always delivers. There's a great line in The Last Dance where Scottie Pippen was trash talking him, and they were playing on a Sunday, and he goes, "I guess the mailman doesn't deliver on Sundays." Had me in stitches. The Dream, Hakeem Olajuwon shook defenders with his dream-like footwork. There you go. The Brow, Anthony Davis, because of his unibrow. The Iceman, George Gerving, his cool demeanor and smooth scoring ability earned him this nickname. The Worm, Dennis Rodman, wiggly, wild, and impossible to catch. Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal or Shaq, emphasizes powerful presence on the court. So obviously like a big diesel engine. And then the last one, the other couple I had was, they the hick from French Lick. So Larry Bird, referring to growing up in French Lick, Indiana.
Yep.
And then my favourite of all time is White Chocolate Jason Williams, just because of his flashing passing and the extra sauce he used to put on it. So that was as a heap of nicknames that I absolutely loved. I remember yelling half of them out and you know, saying stuff, and people like looking at me like I was weird. I'm like, just watch some basketball and you'll get the references. So, but yeah, no, like I said, White Chocolate was my favourite all time.
Yeah. No, definitely. I've gone with a whole different. I haven't listed as half as much as what you have, but yeah, I've done some like cool, cold nicknames that I think are up there on my radar, and then I've gone like 3 funny ones that I think are just hilarious.
Lay 'em on me.
So obviously, first of all, Black Mamba. I love that one. Like Kobe Bryant, like his tenacity, his bloody mentality, just going out there for the kill, pretty much. Yeah, like, obviously, like the Black Mamba and stuff. That one's always stuck. Yeah, and you hear everyone talking about the Black Mamba.
Yeah, yeah.
When anyone refers to the Black Mamba, you know Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant. Obviously, Air Jordan, greatest of all time. Tommy won't like that one, but it's the truth, Tommy. We're sorry, but yeah, obviously. Like you said, the way he could just jump and stay in the air for all that time and stuff like that was
just seemed to float, like it was. Yeah,
just dreamlike.
Yeah.
I think the answer's pretty cold. Like Allen Iverson, man.
Like I said, my favourite player growing up. I've still got his jerseys and stuff like that. And
Imagine just we're going to the answer right now. Clutch time. The answer's in it. The glove, Gary Payton Sr. I reckon his son could even get given the glove junior because he locks up, but the way he used to play defense, man, like watching Gary Payton Jr. now, like you can just see the exact same way that he plays like his father. I think the glove is a pretty sick name, like just gloving up people. My boy Steph Curry, chef. Like, what can I say about that? Amazing. I thought AK-47 was good.
That is hilarious. That was
Andre Kirilenko.
Yeah, Kirilenko. Yep.
AK-47 sounds deadly. I love that one. My funny ones. So you got the big baby, Davis. I love that one. Obviously, baby face, this massive grown man's body.
Yeah. He was a big boy too.
Yeah, he was solid. Mr. Brian Scalabrine, the White Mamba.
I
thought that was pretty funny.
That was when he was with the Bulls and the Celtics. Yep.
And then we got the round mound.
Rebound.
Yep.
Charles Barkley. One that I did just think of when you said funny was Big Country.
Big Country.
He used to play for the Grizzlies. He was the big center. Shaq even said that he used to frustrate him because he was just so big, laid back and big, and he said he used to frustrate him as well. I can't remember his actual name, but I'll give me 2 seconds and I'll find it.
Another one that I like, but he never played in the NBA. I thought was pretty cool was Outback Shaq.
Outback Shaq.
So Nate Jarwai, Indigenous bloke that played cans and stuff like that.
Yes.
I thought having the name as Outback Shaq is elite. Like,
So his name is Brian Reeves.
Hey,
there you go. Brian Reeves, Big Country, 7-footer, 300 pounds, and Shaq said used to piss him off immensely.
Well, it's a Reeves thing. Tommy gets it. But yeah, no, there's some pretty cool names out there. Obviously, I reckon there's going to be some cool ones coming in.
I hope they continue it. Like not just like Kevin Durant gets KD a lot. Like the Slim Reaper is obviously way better as a nickname.
We got the Ant-Man,
obviously Anthony. You got
Luka Magic,
Cat from the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns. So like there is some nicknames that are out there. Then I just thought it was something funny that we could have a look at. And some of the really cool ones, like I said, like White Chocolate is my favorite all time. Just the way that he used to play as well. Wasn't afraid to throw the no look pass. Some of the when he used to whip them into, like he'd be throwing like this, and just the last minute he'd flick his fingers, and the ball would hit and spin back the opposite way to his. Especially when he's on the Kings to Chris Webber, some of the passes in that, man, it's just insane.
But yeah, they're all the nicknames that I had. moving on to injuries.
Yeah, we'll move on to some injuries. A lot of teams obviously missing some players. Yeah, if you want to start us off with.
So I've got nine injuries on my list here that could affect the playoff race. So your first ones, obviously you got 1, 2, and 3. You've got Joel Embiid with the right oblique strain. Tyrese Maxey with the finger tendon out for a couple of weeks. And then you've got Kelly Oubre Jr. with a elbow injury. So there's 3 of the starters there for the 76ers. Unsure what they are actually coming at the moment on the list, but I'm pretty sure they're in that playoff contention with playing and stuff like that.
They were seventh. Bring it up here, mate. 1 second. Standings.
Yeah, ninth.
Ninth now.
So like, obviously not. There's a slight gap between obviously Milwaukee and them as well, but I could see them dropping down to 10th, even the 11th spot, missing that play-in tournament, depending on how long these guys are out for. Obviously, Tyrese Maxey and Embiid, massive players from big scoring bucket getters.
Maxey's your main man. That's been pretty much all season. Especially with like Kevin George being out. George Paul, sorry. And then obviously with the whole Embiid thing, like he's in and out of the lineup all the time. We joked about it a couple of weeks ago, just being unreliable and that type of thing. So
the next one, you got it up. Andre Drummond as well as day to day.
He's day to day. Ruled out a Saturday's game against the Nets. It says he's got a back injury at the moment.
It's going to be a bit tough.
So that's like obviously you've got four big players there. Andre Drummond obviously isn't starting
another backup centre,
but he's your backup centre behind Embiid, and with Embiid out, normally Drummond's been starting. So
another one we got is obviously Giannis with the recurring calf injury. So let's hopefully he can come back. He's obviously day to day at the moment. Same with his brother as well.
So his brother's day to day as well. Alex.
You got Diang as well. That's out.
He's out of the game just with an illness.
So
hopefully, he's back in the next couple of days.
Obviously the Warriors. You've got Steph Curry out with that reoccurring like knee, jumper's knee, whatever they were calling it, or something like that. You've also got bloody Draymond Green out, which is a big out.
They're a list of players, mate. So you've got all out completely is Butler, Curry, Melton, Moses Moody, Porzingis is out, Seth Curry as well, Draymond Green, Al Horford, and Quinton Post. They're going to struggle. Obviously, winning games, and obviously trying to stick in that play-in at the moment. So I think only obviously Butler's out for the season. Green's hurt his back. Horford's got calf injury, that's the one that's real dangerous, where somebody ends up tearing their Achilles when they've got that calf injury, and then they obviously do a pump fake and then try to take off real quick. That's how Tyrese Halliburton did his. So that's it's a bit worrying for the Warriors with the list of injuries they've got out.
It's a bit shit for them. You've obviously got Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon as well. Jamal Murray had that ankle injury, which could be a big issue. It doesn't look like he's on the list anymore, which is good.
Hopefully they're back and playing again. So
Aaron Gordon's not on there either, so that's a big in for them. But if those two can't stay healthy, then it's going to be quite hard. Pascal Siakam with the Raptors, he's a big out at the moment with a knee sprain.
He's on the Pacers, big fella.
Oh, Pacers, sorry, not Raptors anymore.
So this is the Pacers injury list, ready? Aaron Namesmith, Andrew Nemhart, Ben Shepherd, TJ McConnell, Obi Toppin, Quinton Jackson, Zubac's out, Siakam's out, Furphy's out, and Halliburton is out. So, obviously Halliburton's not playing at all this season. They are making sure he comes back from his injury. Furphy's had the ACL, and then Siakam's gone down with the knee, and it just says that he's doubtful for Sunday's game, so tomorrow's game here in Australia. Hopefully he's back soon, and he can continue playing. Zubac's obviously ankle. and he's just questionable at this stage for tomorrow's game. You've got another calf injury with Jackson Toppin's foot. McConnell is questionable with a hamstring soreness.
Yeah.
Which is obviously they don't want to rush that back because obviously tearing your hamstring, you're out for a lot longer. You've got Nemhard out with a calf contusion, and then Naismith is out with his ankle still. Like, it's been pestering pretty much the whole season.
Yeah.
He'll play a couple of games, then he has to rest it and stuff like that. He hasn't played a back-to-back or this season, I think, because of it.
Yeah.
Did you want to have a look at any of the other teams while I've got them up here?
All the other teams are obviously with Houston, Sengun out and stuff like that, but he's only day-to-day. I reckon Houston, they're already in the playoffs, so they're not really going to be too much. Hopefully they're better by playoff run and stuff like that, but they've still got a couple of months, like next month and stuff like that. The rest of this month, I reckon they'll be fine. Obviously, Warriors are a bit scary for me. I think there's a few games in between, but I don't think they're making it out of the play-in unless those other players can come back healthy. All the other teams are pretty set, I find. Only with Giannis out for the Bucks, Oklahoma City, you've got Hartenstein, Jalen Williams, but you're also still winning games.
And Shea's back playing again. So one player has gone out, but your star player's back again. So that obviously will make it a lot easier for you. Dylan Brooks still out, obviously.
Mark Williams, their center's out. I mean, they're still winning games. They're in the top 8, I think, now, aren't they?
The Suns are 7th. So
seventh. So they're holding on to that spot. I don't think anyone's going to catch them. So I see them in the play-in and stuff. But all these other teams are Detroit. Isaiah Stewart's out.
I think he's still suspended, isn't he? No, kidding. I'm kidding. Thompson's actually out at the moment too, with a bit of an ankle strain. So probably just a more precautionary thing, sitting on top of the ladder. What are they? A couple of games clear. 4.5 games clear of Boston. So
I reckon they'll hold on to that top spot anyway.
If any of their players are doing have injuries, like a rest right now to let them get recovered in time for playoffs, to probably be better for them now.
Definitely.
And instead of playing the couple extra games and then going in. So just a quick look at the Cavs here. So Jared Allen's actually out as well now with the knee. Struce, I think, hasn't played in friggin' ages, so his foot's still a bit bugged.
I mean, the only one that you'd want back at the moment, is obviously want them all back, but Jared Allen,
man, he was a beast last month.
But everyone else, man, they seem to be looking good, but I reckon there's few injuries that could obviously hinder the whole situation of playoffs and stuff, but I hope that my boy Steph Curry comes back by the end of the season. I just want to watch him again. Obviously, love watching him play and stuff.
Definitely.
Obviously, have a big boost for that Warriors team and stuff, and hopefully Porzingis can stay a little bit healthier. He had 20 the other day against the Timberwolves, so he was looking good. Started his first game, obviously with the minute restrictions and stuff. I wonder if that just keeping him kind of like day to day, giving him a few games here, giving him a rest type of thing, just for the end of the year, maybe for that play-in push if Steph Curry's back. But obviously Seth Curry's just come back and now he's injured again.
I think he played 2 games or something, then out again. So.
I saw a photo on Facebook where it was just Steph Curry sitting on the bench in his normal clothes, because obviously he's not playing and all these seats empty next to him, because obviously they've got a whole list of fucking injured.
Well, that obviously, I think they're the second highest behind the Pacers at the moment. The Pacers had, I think, 11 players out. If you got a 16-man roster, 11 players going,
here comes all the G Leaguers.
Pretty much, mate. Pretty much.
It's your time, all about the Aussies, eh?
All about the Aussies, baby. Today on All About the Aussies, we've got Josh Giddey. Joshua James Giddey, born on 10th of October 2002.
Fucking makes me feel old, eh?
Don't even start, mate. I'm an 82, baby. I'm 20 years older than him, man.
Earning my whole life wage.
in Melbourne, Victoria, beginning his training at the Australian Institute of Sport in Canberra after signing with the Adelaide 36ers in the 2021 season as part of the Next Stars program, becoming the first Aussie in the program. He had turned down offers from a few NCAA NCAA Division One programs, including Arizona. So he actually had colleges asking if you wanted to come over and play, which I thought was amazing for an Aussie. He was drafted 6th overall by OKC Thunder in the 21 season. He is currently the youngest player in both the NBL and NBA to have a triple-double. So on the 26th of March 21, with 12 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists in a loss to the New Zealand Breakers. So they play obviously in the NBL. And then on the 2nd of January 2022, in a loss to the Dallas Mavericks with 17 points, 14 assists, and 13 rebounds, triple double, which I just thought that's amazing. So it's not only on his home soil in Australia in the NBL, and then in the NBA, he's the youngest player to ever have a triple double.
Yeah.
So I thought that was bloody amazing to see. What do we think about him on the Chicago Bulls team?
I think he's actually stepped up quite well. For the Chicago Bulls.
I enjoy watching him play on the. I thought he was a beast for OKC when they first started out. Obviously with that young core with Shea Williams and all that.
I think at the Chicago, at least it's his team that he can run. Whereas that obviously OKC, he was in behind Shea, who demanded the ball all the time and stuff. Like you can get your assists off Shea because you're kicking it to him for the shot. But I feel like he stepped up as that leader of the Chicago Bulls, especially this year, with obviously a few out, bloody trades and all that stuff. And like you touched on, like one of the youngest triple-double players, like 19 years and 84 days. Imagine dropping a triple-double at 19 in the NBA. Like that's wild to me. First Australian ever drafted through the Next Stars program, like you said. Obviously playing for Adelaide. I watched him throughout that because I'll keep up to date with the not WNBL, normal NBL and stuff like that. So like he killed that season with obviously LaMelo around there as well. Youngest ever obviously to play in the NBA as well. That's another stat. So obviously the likes of your Patrick Mills, your buddy Luke Longley, your buddy Bogut, all of them. He's been the youngest, which is crazy. He also once grabbed 18 rebounds in a game as a guard as well.
Jesus.
So 18 boards. Like he was 6'7", 6'8", or something like that. Like 18 boards in a game for a guard is massive. Like you've got the likes of Russell Westbrook, who had that 20 rebound game, that 2020 triple double. But like not a lot of guards have been hitting that 18 rebound mark at all. And obviously Josh Giddey, man, like an Aussie, obviously we're really happy to see him in there and stuff. So
you see now friggin' when he's playing, he'll flick his hair.
Yeah.
Get a haircut, mate. Get a haircut.
He's a real pretty boy. He's always
a pretty boy.
And putting it back and stuff like that. Obviously it's working because he's balling out.
He's doing well. He's doing amazing.
But like especially when he comes back to Melbourne, I feel like he gets all the fame and stuff like that.
He jumps in on a local run every now and again in the off season when he comes back to visit, like obviously his parents and stuff. He jumps in and has a run at the local comp. There was a video I seen. It was I think it was his rookie year after he finished. He come back and played in like a local Div 3 comp. Just jumped on for he was only on for 5 minutes because I think it was his cousin or his uncle was playing or something along those lines, and he's jumped on and played, and the guys on the sideline of video, and they're going, imagine having a rock up for your Wednesday night game and you're having a guard and an NBA superstar. And I was like, holy crap. I thought that was pretty cool.
It would be crazy.
Also, did you know that both of his parents were Aussie basketballers?
Warwick, his father, unsure of what his mum's name was. But his dad had a really quite successful career as well.
He played in the NBL, and his mum
with Melbourne Tigers.
With
that's where he grew up playing as well for the Melbourne Tigers.
Andrew Gaze, and that was on that team.
So very talented family. Obviously, you got his sister Hannah Giddey as well overseas playing college basketball as well. So
should be one to watch soon.
I think I think that whole Giddey family is kind of just like a what's the word for it? Like real athletic family. Like obviously Shane Heal, his daughter Shayla Heal playing, got drafted in WNBA. She got dropped though, unfortunately, but back in the WNBL now. So there's been a few superstars, like Daniels. I'm pretty sure his father had a good successful career as well
in the AFL.
In basketball.
Okay.
You had the likes of the Frolings from up Townsville way. obviously the whole family playing. Just won obviously the WNBL final with the Fire. So I mean, it's great to see obviously all these born and bred Australians. But yeah, Josh Giddey, man, like I feel like he's having a hell of a career already. 4 or 5 years in already, and he's doing triple-double things. So yeah, I've got some questions for you. All right, again, got five. Got some for the viewers as well. Is Josh Giddey the best pure passer Australia has produced for the NBA?
Yes, I want to say yes.
You want to say yes? Who else would be around him, mate?
Passing wise?
Yeah.
I mean, Delhi's not a bad passer, but he's more of a defensive guard.
Yeah. You got Paddy Mills, but he's more of a scoring guard than passing.
Paddy Mills is more of your scoring type than passing. Even Matisse Thybulle, he's a defender first before a scorer or a passer. Like he can do it, but he's more of a defensive minded. Same with Dyson Daniels. Like he might get 3 or 4 assists, but he's more defensive minded. Like that's all your current players.
Even back in the day,
Shane Hill wasn't a passer; he was I want to score. Andrew Gaze was a scorer. Like they're all your big Aussies.
Obviously, you got Andrew Bogut, who was a good assist player, as in with the Warriors. Where
he did a few, but it wasn't every night.
It was a little screen assist though instead of passing. But I feel like he is probably the best passer.
Definitely. And have you ever watched him?
Ben Simmons though.
Yeah, listen, we're not counting
his days in 76ers though, when he was healthy, he was probably one of the best passers.
He was definitely a great passer, but I want to say, have you ever seen Josh Giddey on an inbounds play?
Yeah, he
threads that knee to lay.
Yeah. I reckon he's probably one of the best passers.
But I reckon Ben Simmons would probably be. He probably would have been the best. But he's definitely passed him already. Ben Simmons is a weird subject to go on to. We might do him in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Second one. Do you think Josh Giddey could ever average a triple-double in the NBA?
He can definitely do the rebounding and the assist side. His scoring is what lets him down because he gets his teammates involved too much. I think maybe I want to say 12, 14 point triple-double,
Yeah.
And like I said, his points is the part that'll let him down because he always gets his teammates involved. Like when he does get that rebound, he'll take a 2 dribble and it's a long pass.
Yeah.
All the time. That's where he gets a rebound and assist straight away. But when they do like set up a play, it's not for him so much to shoot. It's more for him to pass. And, I reckon he's got a chance, but like I said,
it'll be a low scoring.
It'll be a low scoring triple double
unless he can get his stats up, like scoring balls and stuff like that. But I mean, when he goes on a tear and he actually looks to attack that rim or looks to shoot, he can actually score. He's had a few 20-point games this year.
He does train in the off season with what's his name? It's like Jay Ball or something like that.
Yeah.
There was him, Dyson Daniels. I think we moved.
He's got Steph Curry around him. Shooting threes. What part of Giddey's game needs the biggest improvement for him to become an all-star?
Three-pointer or scoring. Like we were just saying, like his passing ability, his rebounding, like that's all, like that's his bread and butter. But his scoring wise, and like the Chicago Bulls, they don't need him to score the 20, 30 points. Like they only need him, he chucks in 8 points and has 10 assists. Like there's the 30 points that he contributes to the team. So definitely. I think if he upped his 3-point percentage and a little bit more scoring, then it'd be a lot higher and a lot easier to vote him in.
Is he better suited as a true point guard or a point forward?
A true point guard.
True point guard.
So like obviously in Australia we do more zone defense. So obviously you have your forwards outside in the block, your centre roaming that key, and then your 2 guards obviously up top. So when in that case with Australia, what normally happens is your shooting guard, like on the rebound, your shooting guard takes off for the fast break. Your point guard will come in after the rebounds happen and then dish to him, and then he can push. So I think that way more suits him. In the NBA, obviously they play more man on defense, so man on man. And even then, like, he's always still, once the shot goes up, he's either boxing out his player, grabbing the rebound to move forward.
Yeah.
So I think obviously more of a truer point guard than a point forward type.
Yeah,
of thing. So
no, definitely. Now, last one is the current Boomers team. His Boomers team now. Is he the leader of that Boomers team?
I think it's his to take.
Yeah.
So he's obviously got a, with obviously Paddy retiring and Dellavedova retiring, and I think there's a couple. One of the centers retired as well. Not Langdale, obviously. Baines might have retired out of the Boomer squad. It's his team to take. So he needs to, like, when they do obviously name the next Boomers team, he needs to say, "Hey, this is my team.
Yeah.
Either follow me, or let me help you, lead you." I think that's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
No other person that's like been playing in Boomers just recently come across as trying to take the mantle as this is my team. Like, obviously you need a captain and somebody to lead the team. So I think it is Josh Giddey's, but he's got to take it and say, this is my team now.
Yeah.
Which I don't think they've played since Paddy retired. They had a friendly against the Philippines a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
But it was more NBL players. There was no NBA players. Obviously because they're in the middle of the season. So yeah.
I reckon the only other one that could potentially take it is that Jock Landale, just because he is quite vocal. He is quite. He's a pretty big leader. Like, I've seen him in the NBL as well. I think he steps up as that captain-like person. He's got the voice. I don't really see anyone else other than those two potentially taking that on that role. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. That's for sure.
Can I throw an Aussie out there that I think should be more in the Boomers team?
Yeah.
Mitch Creek.
Yes.
I don't know what Brian Gorgian's fucking thing was against him, but he never selected him.
Yeah. There's a few of those NBL players, like
he
Nathan
pushed,
Sobey as well.
Yes.
He just dropped 41 points in the final against Adelaide last night.
How isn't he in the Australian team more? So, like, Mitch Creek, Sobey, Mitch Creek made the G League team and then pushed for a couple of 10-day contracts, and was playing good, and come back to Australia, played for the Southeast. What are they? Phoenix now.
With Sobey, that's where Sobey is now.
And like was leading that team in their inaugural season, and just couldn't get a look in on the Boomers team. I'm like, you need a couple of big, strong forwards. Like there's Mitch Creek, he's a forward, but I don't know what it is. Brian Gorgian out against him, but just would not select him.
I reckon it'll be interesting if what's his name? Adelaide 36ers player. Bryce Cotton gets his citizenship
and says he wants to be an Aussie.
Yeah,
and
he wants to be. He wants to play in the Olympics and stuff. So if he comes across, like, is that his team then? Because he's a good player and he can score. He's at an NBA.
I looked the other day at the NBL because obviously they're just about to finish up their season, and most points scored in a game in the finals, Bryce Cotton's top 3.
Yeah.
He's got a 45, a 42, and a 41 point game. Like,
Sobey's up there now. Yeah. But like, you look at MVPs, Bryce Cotton, he's literally, this year, he won MVP again. He is just tied
Andrew Gaze
himself.
That's who the trophy's named after.
Exactly.
Andrew Gaze. So that's an amazing feat.
Just playing that consistent all year round for he's won 6 MVPs.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if he wins it next year or the year after that, 7. Are they going to change it to a Bryce Cotton trophy?
I don't think so. And I think
if he gets his Australian citizenship, potentially
citizenship, but I don't think they would change it.
Yeah.
Only because of the fact that Andrew Gage through the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, like it was the Melbourne Tigers show with him and Leonard Copeland and Mark Bradkey.
But like, obviously Bryce Cotton can go on that Boomers team. That's that scoring that they are looking for.
Yeah, that's one thing that the Boomers will struggle with is like
He could be the next Paddy Mills of running off the ball.
Giddey only do 10 points. Somebody else is
Dyson Daniels probably at 10.
Yeah, he's a 10.
Jock Landell, 10, 15, depending outside. Who else do you have? You've got Chris Golding.
Five will be to maybe 1 or 2 3-pointers, so 6 points, but obviously he's there for the defense.
Like, if Bryce Cotton could come out and just drop 20 bomb most games, run off screens, play like that Steph Curry role for him, like what Paddy Mills was doing, I reckon that'll help them, especially with the defensive side of things that they've got coming up as well.
Definitely.
But yeah, interesting.
Would be very interesting if he does get his citizenship and then gets to play for the Aussies. But yeah, at the moment, mate, it's Josh Giddey's team to sort of take the mantle and say this is my team now. And, definitely. Which would be great to see, because obviously, like, he's doing it for the Bulls. When he's on the court, he's a floor general for them. I think not just the floor general on the court, but somebody in the locker room is something that the Boomers are going to struggle with for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just because of how good Paddy Mills was. His leadership on the court is phenomenal, but off the court I thought was even better.
Yeah.
He took the whole team up to Cairns for like a team bonding session and brought out his heritage and everything like that, and actually took the guys and they did a Cup Murray and all that type of stuff as well. Like just even that type of thing. So
no, he's definitely an influential leader of that group. Time to bust some packs open, Cammy.
Yes, baby. Now, I did go out and I found some NBL cards. So we'll do that pack first, and I'm going to give you the honour of opening that pack. And let's see.
The 2022-23 season,
Yeah, it was the only one, it was the only pack sitting there, and I was like, to the lady, I'm like, oh, what's that there? She's like, oh, it's basketball cards, but it's only the NBL. I said, I don't care. I said, I love the NBL. So
that's it.
Give me that too, but it was the only pack left, so I said, yeah, I'm definitely going to take that. So
definitely. So first card, we've got Luke Travers from the Perth Wildcats.
So he was drafted to the Cavaliers.
Yeah, he's playing for the Cavs at the moment.
Yeah.
Next one, we've got Daniel Futo from the New Zealand Breakers.
Nice.
These are actually nice looking cards.
Yeah.
Next, we've got Ryan Brokoff. He used to be a Boomer as well back in the day. He used to play for Southeast Melbourne Phoenix as well. And then we've got Sean Bruce from the Sydney Kings. So he was a good player as well growing up as well.
Yeah.
He started to take a backpedal now on his career just because he is getting older as well.
Obviously a bit older now, so.
Still at Sydney Kings, coming off that bench role and stuff like that. So,
but yeah, seeing the NBL card, I'm like, oh, I haven't seen anything from the NBL in ages, and I thought that stuff, and I need those as well. So just something a little bit different. Obviously, Luke's in the Cavs team and was drafted by the Cavs, so I thought that was pretty cool.
Brokoff, who played in the NBA as well.
Yeah.
Sean Bruce, didn't think it got quite there. I don't know if he did
I don't think so.
Few games, but yeah, Daniel Futo, I'm not too certain on.
He's a rookie card too.
So he's a rookie.
First year, so he's only a couple of seasons in. So hopefully he's still playing, and we might have to track down some of these players and hopefully sneak in and get an autograph or something.
Yeah.
Go up to Cairns and watch a game or something. Sounds pretty good. All right, we're going to get into the hype and the
Make our starting five. Yeah, we'll make our starting five with it again.
So I'm going to go the hoops cards first, and then we'll get into the off-tick ones after.
Yeah.
Oops. Anybody that we're looking for today?
Steph Curry.
All right. Jalen Green to start us off.
Not bad.
Eric Gordon on the Suns. Actually, no, he's on the 76ers there. It's just old uniform. Josh Collins, man. I actually rate him. Enjoy watching him play. He's on the Clippers now. Kyle Anderson from the...
Slow-mo.
Yeah, from the Golden State Warriors. And it's your man. Pods. Hey?
Pods.
How much do you love him?
Oh, yeah. Heaps. I'm going to start with the same as you. The NBA hoops. See what they give us this time. Alright. We got Julius Randle from the Timberwolves.
Not bad.
Not a bad card, that one. We got PJ Washington Jr.
Yeah.
From the Mavs. We've got Brandon Ingram. Good little addition there.
Yeah.
We got Dalton Knecht.
Yeah.
From the Lakers. And we got Cam Christie from the Clippers.
Not bad.
Not bad cards.
Alright, let's get into the optic ones here.
The optic.
Ooh, Derek White to start off with.
Not bad at all.
Ooh, Dirk Nowinski.
Ooh.
Bronny James.
Better
Jr.,
James.
eh?
Soon Tommy will be saying he's the best player in the league.
Anthony Black from the Magic.
He's been playing well this
so.
year as well.
Yeah.
Awesome. We'll see what these guys come out as. Alright. I see a Warrior in there.
Ooh.
There's 2 Warriors in there. So we got Cammy's boy, Brendan Pajewski again. We've got Chris Murray, not Keegan Murray.
Yeah.
He's on the backward step. We got Tracy McGrady back in the Raptors days.
Oh, that was
And we've got Draymond Green, Mr. IQ, Mr. Likes to fight a lot. So, yeah, Cammy, where do we start? Point guard was, I reckon. So, obviously, you've got...
Surely we go here, right? Bronny James?
No. Honestly, I'll be taking Derek White over Pods.
I think it is Derek White, mate.
Derek White,
yeah.
Shooting guard will go.
So you've got T-Mac, mate.
T-Mac?
Yeah. That was an easy one, mate.
That was an easy one.
Yeah.
Small forward, we got Brendan Ingram. We got
Collins.
Julius Randle if we want to play big, if he wants to go a small forward, but he's a good power forward. You got John Collins, You got Kyle Anderson.
I think Ingram might be the pick there.
Ingram might be the pick there. Perfect bit of scoring. Power forward, you got Draymond, Julius, you got Dirk.
I think power forward and then centre.
Well, what other centres do we have?
We've got no centres.
We've got no centres.
No centres.
So you reckon go Dirk, power forward?
Dirk at the power forward, mate, and I think Draymond Green in the centre role. He plays it obviously for the Warriors a lot of the time.
And he actually plays it quite well.
He does well in the centre, especially being undersized in that spot. Like, what is he, 6'8"? Yeah.
I reckon Julius Randle, even off the bench.
Yeah. And I'm going to chuck in an Aussie off the bench too, mate. I'm going to chuck Luke in.
Luke Travers.
Yeah, off the bench.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
And then I'll chuck John Collins as the third man off the bench.
And Jalen Green.
Bit
of scoring.
There you go. And we're just going to chuck Bronny at the end like he does for the Lakers, mate.
That's it. So our starting 5, we got Derek White. Nice defensive shooting guard as well. We got T-Mac.
An absolute scorer, mate.
Shooting guard.
Yeah.
We got Brendan Ingram, also a good scorer.
Yeah.
You've got Dirk, another great scorer.
That one-legged fadeaway, man.
Yeah. Draymond Green for his defensive presence, IQ as well. And then off the bench, we got Julius Randle, Luke Travers, John Collins, Jalen Green, and Bronny James Jr. Make sure you put in the comments what you think. What you think we'll get wins wise for the year. I reckon that's a pretty good team. I reckon we're looking at
like all round team is pretty good. So
65 to 70 wins. I reckon.
Yeah, I'd go
with that team.
I'd go around the 60 mark. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Bit of scoring, bit of defense and stuff like that. I think defense is what we're lacking a bit.
You've got a couple of defensive
but
players.
these two here will be picking up your guards and your centers and stuff. Brendan Ingram's long, lanky. He'll be able to play defense
same
and stuff.
with Dirk and Tracy McGrady at the 2, mate. He's got massive wingspan. So
yeah, I reckon we've got a pretty good team there. Not our best one, but one up there.
Definitely do well this team. So yeah, can't believe you didn't pick your mate Pods, mate.
Oh yeah,
you had two chances to pick him too. 2 different variations.
Oh,
we can nearly make a Warriors team. 1, 2, 3, 4 Warriors players.
Yeah. Has anyone else played for the Warriors previously?
No. Don't think so, mate. I don't think so.
Unfortunately. Nearly.
Yeah. But anyway, not a bad team, mate. And with that, big fella,
make sure you guys posterise that like and subscribe button, and we'll be back next week with Tommy. Peace out.